By the way, my Twitter handle, this is not games from around the world, but my Twitter handle, I'm trying to watch games, and everyone I follow is tweeting about Eurovision.
Oh, can we talk about Eurovision?
I watched a little bit. Look, that's going to be on NBC network before too long. It's going to be a massive hit in the United States.
I've never cared about Eurovision, but I'm now 100% in because I've never been so proud of Italy because that's a rock band, man.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch them. I got stuck watching the Iceland group, and I go, look, and if Europeans are going to call Americans weird and strange, you've lost all the side of that conversation is dead as a doorknob.
Yeah.
You guys are just as weird.
I just love seeing a band from Italy. I mean, is Italy the last bastion of rock and roll? Because I love one of my favorite bands is Judah, who's a great kind of glam rock band. They're very working class though. They're from Rome. They were just.
All I know is Eros Ramazzotti.
Well, I'm just saying that this Italian band looks like The Darkness 2.0, and the song is Zitti I Buoni, which is
I better watch it now.
Which means shut up and behave.
Whoa!
They brought it. They're all like 21 years old.
I'll have to watch their performance. I didn't see it, but it's
Incredible.
obviously a great production.
Lots of cat suits and lots of eyeliner and eyeshadow. That's all.
I saw the end where they won because I saw the clip. So
yeah.
Congratulations, Italy. But
Ukraine,
what? That's what I saw. You guys, what's going on?
Why couldn't
these interpretations?
Why couldn't they get Will Ferrell in there to just rehash his character from
what was the song in the movie?
I don't remember.
Play Rookie Suki, whatever it was. So the end of the European calendar, which I'm relieved because now it's going to be massive summer with all these tournaments.
No, there's no other. What do you mean? It's just all MLS. Euros.
No, it's MLS. There is
Euros.
The Euros, which is in a couple of weeks.
Gold Cup.
Nations League.
Gold Cup. Olympics.
Copa America.
World Cup qualifying.
I'm not watching it. Olympics, not watching it.
I was only reminded, I can't remember what I was watching last night. It's like, home of the Olympics. And I was like, oh, wow, I forgot they're still doing that.
These Olympics are going to be strange.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder if the Olympics are sustainable in the next 20 years.
They are if you're an Olympic organizer and you get a chunk of that cash.
Yeah, but how many cities are going to go there? L.A.?
No, I mean, look.
How many cities are going to go?
Let's not get into
We're not building a velodrome.
Yeah, let's not get into all this, but like you want it.
This is a good conversation.
Well, no, because look, Olympics, World Cups, it's all the same. You want to take this to places that don't normally get to see it, but man, all the money just gets sucked out of these. Brazil, all that money got sucked out of there. I mean, really, these should only be happening in places that already have the infrastructure, like the United States. But then, what's the point?
What's the point if it's the same? USA, London.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
So we'll leave it at that. So the leagues ended. It was pretty. There was nothing at the top except in Spain.
It ended with chalk, pretty much, right? Like the top four in England, what you expected. The top four in Italy, pretty much what you expected. But it was a crazy weekend.
So it was, as Macho Man Savage used to say, the cream rises to the top. Do you remember Macho Man Savage?
Of course.
The cream rises. I don't know if you're on. Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty good impression. I wish you had the glasses, too.
Sometimes I can't even understand myself, but I'm coming to get you.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Yep.
Greatest celebrity endorser of all time.
Fantastic. So the cream rose to the top. And I was like kind of chuckling because, the broadcast part. So the Champions League had to be doing backflips.
But did the cream rise to the top, or was it it was the lower teams that forced
Verona
helped out?
Whoa, Napoli! That's a huge mess up. They were so impressive in the last few weeks. They were blowing people out, and then they tie it home to Verona.
What was crazy to me was leading up to this, 2 months ago, we were talking about, probably only me because I'm like the only one that watches Serie A around here. Gennaro Gattuso. They're like, who's going to replace him? I'm like, they're on fire. Why would you? And now it's like, no, he's for sure done. Like he blew it on the final game. Hellas Verona just couldn't. I mean, Hellas played out of their minds. And then in England, you have Gareth Bale who decides to wake up and play a game and knock out Leicester from their spot. It's like, what happened this weekend? The lower teams just decided to act some of these dream stories for.
From what I'm hearing, the Leicester fans, they're quite content because they won the FA Cup. And
would you rather have finished fourth, lost the FA Cup, or what happened?
I think
if I'm Leicester, I take a trophy.
I take a trophy. And look, the cup competitions, that's very special in England. I think it's more.
Trophies are special.
They're very special, but they're heavier, certainly the FA Cup in England than the Coppa Italia. I don't want to be insensitive here.
Manesh is doing an awesome job producing.
He hasn't said a word to me the whole time. He said it's a long Uber.
Leicester has never won an FA Cup until this year. So for them,
I think that's
you don't get a trophy for fourth place, Arsenal.
you lose a lot of money by not making the Champions League. However, the Champions League, as a West Ham fan, I'm glad we didn't qualify. We were very close at the end because it could just sabotage the development of what you're doing. Leicester are on a great trajectory. They're developing young players. They're getting new players. They're selling players.
No way does West Ham have the depth.
Oh,
to
West Ham would
compete
have
in
got
the Champions League.
obliterated, and then they would probably be fighting for relegation by season's end. So I'm glad that didn't happen.
And by the way, Europa League, best trophy. Best looking trophy. That's such a cool trophy.
It is.
Hey, you. Yes, you. In the screen, whatever you want to call it. Like this right now, or else I will come and find you and put melted cheese in your hair, and you won't like that.